I'm here with Chris Craddock, star and writer of Moving Along. Big star, big star.
Come on.
Now listen, you missed the last two Fringes in a row, you were telling me. What were you doing?
Me and my buddy Nathan Kukow, who's doing Victor Victoria here at the Fringe, super talented guy. We had this gay rap opera. It was called Bashed. And 2 summers ago, we went to the New York Fringe, and we were lucky enough to get a little notice there and get an off-Broadway gig. And the next summer, we went out and did the gig. So that was 2 whole summers away from the Edmonton Fringe for me, and I missed it. I'm really happy to be back.
Right, now you're back, you're doing Moving Along. Can you tell me a bit about what that show's about?
Yeah, it's a semi-autobiographical collection of monologues, and I sort of cut up the show with my electro chair, which is a theatrical invention of my own Ken, built for me by the amazing Doug Field, who can build anything. What it is basically is an armchair with a bunch of household-level dimmers sunk into the arms, and I work the lights while I do the show, and I built it partially to be sort of technician-proof on the Fringe circuit. This way I can bring in a show with a lighting design that's almost 300 cues without the participation of any outside technicians. So.
Perfect. But what's the show about? You say it's semi-autobiographical. What kind of parts of your life is it covering?
Well, you know, the important parts, the parts that make us who we are. You know, the childhood, the teenager, the coming of age, the mourning, the death, the grief, the sex, the love, the this, the that, and also the other. And it jumps all around in a timeline, and altogether, I think, adds up to most of the important parts of a life story.
Right on. Now you wrote it too. Tell me about the process of writing a show like that, and then at what point did you realize you're going to need a special chair to perform this?
Well, I had worked a lot with sort of low-tech lighting instruments in the past. I did a play called Super Ed, which relied heavily on one of those automotive trouble lights, you know, that you hang under a car, and I had one of those hanging from the ceiling and spin it around, use it as a mask, whatever, do a bunch of shit like that with it. I was writing the play separate from the chair. I didn't really realize that they'd go together until late in the game. But when I was writing the play, I was in a bit of a state. My younger brother had been killed in a car accident. I was grieving, and a lot of the play comes from that place. You know, it's a play about the transitory nature of life and trying to get everything we can out of every single moment.
Gotcha. Is there anything else that you wanted to talk about?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
You all right?
Yeah, it's been a good 2 days.
Looking good, man. I really like the stash.
Oh, thanks very much.
Yeah,
thanks.
Yeah.